Is Ramamurthy from Learning Matters. Welcome to yet another of our videos on teaching and learning strategies. So how often have you heard your children or your students complain that they have too much information to memorize before tests or exams? I'm sure we've all faced these instances. So today I'm going to talk to you about a very fun and simple technique that helps students process and remember information better. This technique is called mind maps. A mind map is nothing but a diagrammatic representation of information, ideas, and concepts. Research has shown, in fact proved, that human beings learn better when they are presented information in the form of images, pictures, or diagrams. A mind map capitalizes on this fact to help our brains retain information better. Let's take a look at how to create a mind map. To start creating your mind map, you need a blank sheet of paper, preferably A4 size, or a blank chart paper, or in my case, I have a blank whiteboard. Make sure you or your students have plenty of different colors of markers or sketch pens to write with. So here's how we begin. Put down your central idea or the central concept in the center of your blank canvas. In my example, I'm going to create a mind map on a science concept, the states of matter. So the states of matter should go in the center of my blank canvas. That's our central idea. Now from the central idea, draw branches that lead you to the next level of concepts. We all know that there are three states of matter: solid, liquids, and gases. So those will form our second layer of concepts. When creating mind maps, make sure to use a lot of colors, preferably one color for each section of concepts. That way, when your student looks at the completed mind map, they're going to see the different sections of information in different colors. It's almost like it's color coding, and that makes it easier for them to process and understand. So I'm going to use red for solids, and I'm going to use blue for liquids, and green for gases. So now we have our central idea, and then we have the second layer of concepts that are now branching out from the central idea. Each of the concepts in the second layer will now be developed further by drawing more branches. Let's see how. I'm going to start with solids. Solids have properties. So here I have a branch coming out from solids that says properties. What are the properties of solids? They have mass, they have volume, and they have a definite shape. I'm going to create another branch from solids that lists some examples. So this bubble is going to say examples. And I'm going to list some examples now. So as you can see, our second layer of concept, solids, has now been developed further with branches. One that shows you the properties of solids and one that shows you the examples. I'm now going to do the same for liquids and gases. So as you can see, this is our completed mind map. Each of the second layer of concepts has now been developed further into a third layer by adding branches. For each of these, I have added branches that show the properties, and I have added another branch that shows the examples. So for liquids, here's the branch that talks about the properties of liquids, and here's one that lists the examples. Similarly for gases, here's your branch that talks about the properties of gases, and here is one that lists examples. And as you can see, this is now color-coded. The students immediately know that the section that's in red talks about solids, the one that's in blue talks about liquids, and the one that's in green talks about gases. So it becomes very easy on the eyes, it's fun to look at, and it's very easy now for them to remember what they've learned about the states of matter. What's important about mind maps is you must urge your students to create their mind maps by themselves. Only when they create a mind map themselves will they actually be able to retain and process information better. Let's take a look at another example. This time we'll do one in English. Here's an example of applying the technique of mind maps to English. Yes, you can definitely use it in English as well. The main concept here is that of adverbs. Adverbs are of different kinds. So here's my main idea, adverbs. From here, I have the different branches that lead to the different kinds of adverbs. Adverbs of place, adverbs of frequency, manner, degree, purpose, and time. Each of these second level of concepts now has been further developed. It explains what it means. An adverb of place talks about where something is happening. And then the second branch shows you some examples. Here, outside, indoors. Similarly, adverb of degree talks about to what degree something is happening. Here are some examples: barely, almost, nearly, and so on for each of the different kinds of adverbs. So you can see that a mind map can just as easily be applied to English. It can also be applied to math and to social studies. So what are the benefits of using mind maps? Mind maps help capture and organize information and ideas very easily. They help brainstorm, they help communicate ideas and thoughts easily, they help problem solve, they help students easily recall information, they help students become organized and productive, they save time, and finally, they spark a lot of creativity. Remember to encourage your children and your students to create mind maps themselves. Only when they create it themselves will the mind maps actually be useful to them. Remind them, encourage them to use different colors to organize the different sections of your mind map such that it becomes color-coded. Encourage them to draw a lot of images and pictures, whatever helps them remember information better. I've drawn a clock here to show the adverb of time. I've drawn a little house here to indicate adverbs of place, so on. Anything that helps them remember things better. All of them don't have to use the same kind of images. It's personal. Each student can draw whatever they want, use whatever colors they like. And finally, another important point is that for every branch and for every bubble, remind them to use just one keyword, because that helps the mind map stay crisp and tight and helps them remember things better. So if you have large sentences or phrases in each of the bubbles, they're probably going to lose track of the information. You will see that each one of these bubbles has just one word in it: adverbs, place, frequency, manner, degree, purpose, time, and so on. Hope you enjoyed our video on mind maps. Do try them out. Let us know how they're working out for you at contact@learningmatters.xyz. Thank you so much for watching us.